Hi guys! Okay, so excuse the appearance. I had dance and insanity tonight, so I'm kind of gross. So basically what's going on here is Friday, I want you to come in kind of having an idea of what to expect. I don't expect you to be perfect. It's hard for me to teach when it's just me, when it's supposed to be a huge group of like 120 people. So there's a lot of things I might get there and I might see and be like, yeah, I don't like that. Or there might be things that I might want to off time, basically meaning I'm going to do it at a different time so it'll look more like, have more layers to it, but we're all going to assess that on Friday, so hopefully we get our space and everyone's there and we can go about learning stuff real fast for people that weren't able to get it down and then go ahead and like fix it. So basically what's going to happen, we're going to be in the Marshall Center filming it. We're going to have our photographer, who happens to be professional, which is awesome, going to be on the second story of the Marshall Center. And what he's going to do is he's going to look down at us, so he'll be able to see the whole group of us. We're going to have people there from orientation, so it's going to be kind of cool to see how many people are walking around. We don't know how many, we won't find out until we're there. But basically the idea, I kind of want everyone to kind of be scattered. Some people will have outside the doors on either side. Some people will have up the staircase. And what we're going to do is the first 16 counts, the first 2 8 counts of the song. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is just going to be walking. Okay, you're just going to kind of meander yourself in, no moves of any sort, you're kind of just walking. Yes, we're all going to have our scrubs on, so they're going to know something's going on. We're not just all in street clothes, but so be it. It'll look more professional being like that. Okay, so then the third 8 counts is when we're going to start fist pumping. Not everybody. Everybody's going to start then. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of decide again on Friday who I want to start when, who I want to start a little bit later. But either way, those last 2 8 counts before the words start are all just going to be fist pumps and getting into our formation. And of course, the formation is something I'm going to have to form on Friday as well for all of this. We have a couple of formation changes that I just want us to move around a little bit, and I'll work all that out on Friday. The general idea right now is kind of get an idea of the steps and how it looks at the music, and that's basically it. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start. I'm gonna back up so you can see my feet. I'm gonna turn around like this so you can see me in the mirror. But, okay, so we have the fist pumping and we're all in our spots. Then the song starts, just a small town girl. We're gonna have my girls and my boys kind of sporadically set out so that this is the girls' part and then we're gonna have a boys' part. So the girls are gonna walk up 2 steps, okay? And then for a small town girl, arms go like this, and down to their side. Living in a lonely world. Okay, so that's the girls' part. However, I don't like the snaps. I just decided that right now. So after we go over this, down, up, up, down, down, just put your hands on your hips. 1, 2, 3, 4. It goes up there 5. And this time it goes all the way around and turn around. While the girls are doing this, the guys are just facing back like this. Okay? So when the girls are done, they're going to go down like this. Or like this, something that's more attractive for girls to do. Okay, so the guys then, it's their part, and it's their turn to then turn around first for their part, and they're going to kind of walk for it. If the guys don't necessarily like this, I'm the guy, so I wasn't too sure what you wanted to do or what you're comfortable with. We can always change it, but this is just fun little stuff for now. Kind of walk around, just a small town boy, and you just pop your scrub. Kind of walk up a little bit, okay? The next words you're going to just flex, and then kind of go like this, bring your guy friends together a little bit, and you go anywhere. Turn around. The next part, it goes da-da, and everyone's gonna turn around like this, okay? The next part is a little bit of a partner part. I know we don't have as many guys as girls, that's quite obvious, but what you want to do is you're going to team you guys up with a partner there, so kind of have an idea of maybe who you want to be with. We'll decide that based on our formation too, so it's a good idea to be there on Friday. And what we're going to do is after that part here is 2 steps forward, and you're going to grab their hand. I'm like blanking on the words right now, and it'll all come together, I promise. This is just steps. Hold on to their hand. Girls are going to stretch out, or whoever the partner is. Now the other partner will just be standing kind of over here. Yes, they're going to be girl and girl partners, which is fine. Whatever side you want to do, that's up to you. We'll kind of decide that again on Friday. So So you hold their hand, you go out in the next count, you turn in and look at perfume, and then you turn back out. This, hold the hands facing them, and then you're gonna skip away. Okay? Okay, so then you're gonna skip and you're going into the next formation. So this is when the chorus starts. So, the chorus is basically starting off like this. You're just doing a step, you're a step and back, step and back, step and back, step and back, okay? Your arms are doing up, snap, up, snap, up, snap, up, snap. And your head is looking every time you go each way. So it's just 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So then after that, it's up to you guys if you want to do the hip thing. I was thinking the guys would just kind of stand there and do this, but kind of ideas for the girls is kind of go like this, up and down the boulevard. Okay? So then after that part, so we have the step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, up and down the boulevard. This part's a little complicated and I can show you more when we're all together. But all that's kind of going on is you step together, step together, step together, step together. But it looks a little different with the arms. It's kind of like, almost like hula-ing, but not as stupid. So it's just 2, 2. All right? So that's it for that part. We'll go over it more again together. The next part is just a grapevine, okay? Again, something else that might be confusing to non-dancers, which is perfectly fine. I was trying to keep this as simple as possible and actually turned out a lot harder than I thought to make it simple. So what you're gonna do is it's just a step, step behind, step together. That's it. Step, step behind, step together. That's it. All right, so that's what we're doing. Just 2 each way. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And what you're doing with your hands, you're just kind of, you can kind of be freestyle, whatever you want to do. I think I wanted it clapping, but again, it can be freestyle. That can be kind of something that you decide. So after we do the 4, the next part is kind of the idea, the same thing, except you are just turning, clapping, turning, clapping. Don't make it like a spin. That's not what it has to be. The general idea of this is you're just step, step, step together, step, step, step together. And there's only going to be 2 of those. So step, turn, clap, step, turn, clap. Okay, so then the next part, we do, I'll go on the chorus again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This. And then, of course, in the next part, is your grapevine, clap, whatever. And then turn. Okay? And so then what we're going to do is kind of like a running in place, kind of this. All right. Next, the next 8 counts, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are freestyle. Do we want to do, however, we all are changing positions where we're standing. So I don't care what you do if you're shimmying or, I don't know, whatever that's called. I don't care. We're running around or clapping or high-fiving, whatever you want to do. That's up to you. You have 8 counts to do it, and we are moving. The next part is the second verse. This is the working hard to get my fill, right? Yeah, sorry, I'm spacing out. Okay, so we're doing this. 2, 3, 4, 5. Punch to forward, back. So all it's doing is we're leaning, 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 punching back. Your hands are literally staying like this and just bouncing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Punch, face backwards. Okay? Alright, so once you're facing backwards, you're just taking a pivot turn. All that means is you're facing back, you're stepping 1 foot, and you're just turning. No more steps. Okay? So, kind of going over that real fast. Working hard to get my fill. Everybody, stand like this, put your hands down like this. And what you're going to do is you're going to look at your fingers and follow them over you. Okay. So working hard to get my fill. Done. Everybody wants a thrill. Go down. Okay, so then paying anything is literally just stepping to the side and doing money hands. Okay, so paying anything, just roll the dice. Your hands are going, your arms are going to go like this, in a circle this way, and a circle this way. That's all that's happening. Okay? Okay, so working hard to get my fill. Everybody wants a thrill. Paying anything to roll the dice. Okay? And it's just one more time. This is a part I know I'm going to be more sporadic. So I have some of you that goes one more time, and I want everybody to come in at different times. So I'll kind of assign that again on Friday. So what you're going to do, I'm used to talking and dancing at the same time. I'm sorry. Okay, so it's just one more time. So you're stomping your foot, and you're just doing one. I'm going to have you, some people come in the first one, some people come in the second one, some people come in the third one. The third one just goes up and down. Okay, the next part is going to be like a split center off of who we have. And what we're going to do is I'll kind of assign, you guys are, this group, you guys are this group. And what's going to happen is the next lines are some will win and some will lose. So what we're going to do is that I'm going to have the right side go first. So my left side is going to go like this. Like some will win. And over there, they're kind of like jumping up and down, whatever, high-fiving. And then the other side, them, are they going to go some will lose. They can do whatever the heck they want, I don't care, just